you channel towards dealing with it? It's wreaking havoc. It's really messing up so many things. And kama kawaida, every Wednesday we have David Ogot, who is a recovering alcoholic, meaning akipiga kasip kamoja, we have problem. So that's what it means, recovering alcoholic. And he's not taken alcohol for more than 20 years. So David, welcome.
Thank you.
And by the way, just in case you don't know who in the world David is, do you know Professor Grace Ogot? She was a member of parliament. I mean, she did a lot in this country. This is the firstborn, and he was a terrorist in that home. He terrorized that family. I'm very sure the mother must be, and your dad also must be very happy to see what now you've become and the impact you're having in the country.
Yeah, Dad passed this year,
yes,
as I had said, on January. Mom in 2015.
Yes.
But they are watching me from...
They had seen the complete change.
They had seen the change.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mom went when I was 15 years. Dad when I'm 20. No, when I'm 25.
Yeah.
Yes, so...
25 as in, not 25 years old, 25 years
not
being free from alcohol.
Yes.
So the mom died when he was 15 years free of alcohol, dad 25 years free of alcohol. Now, you terrorized them a lot.
For 27 years.
For 27 years, you are the Al-Shabaab, you are Osama bin Laden in that house.
Combined.
Combined. Now, there are other people, workplace. I've worked with somebody who was an alcoholic. And there are also terrorists within the workplace. This guy would go pick him in the morning as we are going to do some work. I won't say where. And when we get to his home, he would be getting home from the pub, tells us, give me 5 minutes, goes up, washes his face, changes a little thing. Dakika kidogo, he's in the car, we take him to the office. So, last week we dealt with the family and a little bit, which will also touch how this terrorist, this person terrorizes the family and how they're supposed to act. Now, the workplace. We said this is a disease. So how do we deal with this person whose disease is obviously going to affect his output in there?
So we have said we talk about definitions. Definitions is always a problem. When you said earlier about, I think you said 90% or 95%.
Yes.
Me, I would say 100%. Because let's define family.
Yes.
If you are in school, whether primary, high school, or college, the education part, how much time do you spend in school vis-a-vis with your parents? If you're working, how much time do you spend in the office space vis-a-vis with your spouse and your children? You find you spend more time in the office with your colleagues or school. So in this way, first of all, everybody, either it's a relative or it's a friend, but you know somebody, as you asked, you know somebody. So it's either in your immediate family, extended family, or it's a friend, or it's a colleague at the workplace, or a colleague in school. So I would say 100%. We're either addicted or affected. I would say it's 100%.
Yeah.
So now again, in the family, in workplace, same thing. The boss, quote unquote, is trying to help. Again, how do you help if you don't know what you're dealing with? So I'll give you an example. I think I had said it earlier. I'm drinking in Caromaindo. I get home at midnight.
By the way, Gen Zs don't know what Caromando is.
Yes.
Caromando was at Latema Road.
Okay, Caromando now became a moniker for all these 24-hour bars.
Yes.
They don't close.
Yes.
We had Adams Arcade where my parents, where I grew up,
Yes.
Tumbos, 24 hours. And I'm sure a lot of people are laughing.
Yes.
Caromando, Latema Road, Modern Green, MG,
Yes.
also known as United Nations, Gigiri, because everybody is there. They are foreigners, they are Asians, they are Ninos, they are pickpockets, they are carjackers, they are sex workers. You know, it's a United Nations.
Yes.
Everyone is there. So you are drinking there. I end home at midnight. Then at one point, then I wake up, I go to work. Then at one point, I'm reaching at 2 a.m. Wake up, go to work. Then I'm reaching at 4 a.m. Then it is 6 o'clock, I go direct. There's no time to go home.
Yes.
I go direct.
Yes.
Then it reaches a point, I am smelling of too much alcohol. Maybe it was a weekend. I started on Friday. This is now Monday morning.
Yes.
I'm tired. I don't feel like kuna quorum. All the right guys are there. So just next door, there are all these doctors who you just go, at that time, 300-400 bob, and you're even trying to remember, last time, what did you write for me?
Which disease did you write?
Sickness, did you, malaria. Okay, this time put ulcers. And he'll ask you how many days off, because you called the office,
Yes.
you say, I'm sick.
Yes.
You say, okay, come with the doctors later.
Yes.
So you say, okay, now I think, give me 4 days.
Oh.
And then you'd go to work. And by the time you're going to work, you make sure now the day before you went home, you slept, you're not smelling of alcohol, and you go later and you walk in looking still sickly. Okay? So, but at some point, they're seeing you're smelling of alcohol. There's other engagements after work, weekends, staff parties, and so where people are beginning to see, you know, some you even have a bottle in your drawer or in your desk, you know. So it's even your output. People start noticing. But again, just as you do for your immediate family, flavor of the week. Oh, my spouse is stressed.
Yes.
Somebody died, and some people would kill their parents. You know,
you come up with all excuses for what you do.
Yeah, because you can't even remember. And that time, you know, you are saying your parent has died or your spouse has died, and you are raising money.
Oh man!
And this money purportedly to help in funeral arrangements, you are going to drink.
Yes.
So the other side of town. So sometimes you are being reminded. I thought your dad died last year.
Yes.
or 2 months ago.
Yes.
So no, this is an uncle, but you know we call him. He's like my dad.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So the employer starts noticing there's a problem. But then when they try and talk to you, you are giving your flavor of the week. So it's the spouse or what. So at some point, even you, Fred, are told, go and talk to David this evening, go and buy him a drink. And then try and find out when he's relaxed what the problem is. Yet here is my problem is drink. So at one point, the employer now decides you have to go. He has to let you go. So they say they're going to give you the letter on Monday. I always tell people God loves alcoholics. That Monday, you are at work by 5 in the morning. By the time people are walking in at 8, you have done work worth 2 weeks. Till even the boss is saying no, telling the HR people, hold on to that letter. Fred, this evening, go and buy David a drink. You see, because just he works. An alcoholic cannot work like this. So you see, there cannot be alcohol. When I was in Kenya Times newspaper, you know media, you work for 10 days, and then you get a couple of days off because we work weekends, public holidays, and so on. So I would, at the end of the month, I would actually disappear. And I would come back when my money is finished. So Philip Ochieng, that time PO, the late editor-in-chief, used to say, that leave Ogot alone. Because you see, when he finishes his salary,
He will be here.
he will work.
Yes.
Even the off days,
Yes.
he doesn't go.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, we're getting more days.
Yes.
Now somebody else misses work. They're getting a warning letter.
Yes.
Then they start saying, no, how comes
This guy goes.
this
and-
guy, you even said end month, don't put him on the docket. Docket
Yes.
is where they write
Yes,
you,
yes, yes,
which
yes.
assignment you're
Yes.
going for.
Yeah.
Don't put him on the docket. Me, and I had a genuine reason for being late. Number two, I would go and do feature stories.
Yes.
There was one like I did, that time you could not just go and get dollars or
Yes.
foreign exchange.
Yes.
You had
Yes.
to apply.
Yes.
And there was a lot of fake dollars, etc. So just here in Modern Green, I found some Nigerian guys selling
Yes.
fake dollars.
Yes.
So I bought, took photos, and then in one of these trips, people are going to Mombasa, and they're saying, I wish you were coming, you play guitar for us. And
Yes.
I said, if you buy booze
Yes.
and the ticket,
Yes.
so I ended up in Mombasa.
Yes.
So again, I found this fake dollars. Again, I bought. Again, I did the story. I came, I kept it in my desk. So I've written the whole story, typed it out, got photographs, I've got the fake dollars, everything. So I would have different stories like that.
Yes.
So I get to the office, I am told by the news editor, CPO, we have tried to cover you,
Yes.
but this last shenanigan you did, you have disappeared.
Yes.
So I'm saying, there's a DEFCON, Defense Commission.
Yes.
This one is DEFCON 4, the highest. I go and get that story of fake dollars from my drawer. So I have different stories. So I burst into Cornelius Nyamboki's office, that time deputy editor.
Yes.
So I knock, sir, hey, sorry, I was away, but I was undercover. Check this, check this.
You bring out the dollars.
Yes. So I'm showing the dollars. These ones I bought in Nairobi. Even I've got photographs, hidden camera of the guy, blah, 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 though I blood his face. Meaning then I followed this thing to the trail to Mombasa. And you're very animated and, and you've typed the story and he's picking his phone. He's telling Pio, I'm sending David up. I think, anyway, you talk to him.
Yes.
Because him is going to give me the letter
Yes.
of dismissal.
Yes.
So I go up and I'm showing him this and he's picking the phone that we are repaginating front page. And I survive.
Yes.
But at the end, I was fired. Because now it became
Too much.
too much.
Yes.
And then I remember very well I would wake up, put on my suit and go to work, quote unquote.
Oh, after you've been fired?
Yes, I've not told my wife, I've not told anybody. I've been fired. So every morning they see me leaving, and then I would go and buy a Kenya Times newspaper. When I come home, I throw it so they know this guy was at work. Now, at one point, Philip Ochieng was accused of tribalism. So what he did, and I still have that newspaper,
Yes.
he printed, the headline was, The Tribes of Our Times.
Yes.
I still have that paper. And for some strange reason, that day I didn't get a newspaper. So that time I'm staying Santa K Estate near the Goreti Corner. Opposite was Poster Club,
Yes.
where I used to drink. My first job, which I got, quote unquote, and was fired, was Poster. So I used to drink there.
Yes.
So I walk in, and everybody starts laughing.
Yes.
And everybody wants to buy me a drink.
So
I'm wondering what's going on.
up?
Okay, bring. So after I've had a few drinks, guys are asking me, how's job? Yeah, job was good. Today was a bit hectic, blah, blah, blah. And they're laughing.
Yes.
Then somebody threw a paper on the desk.
Yes.
So I pick it up, I'm seeing the tribes of the times, the tribes of our times, and I knew straight away I'd been busted.
Yes.
Now, when I read the article,
Yes.
Philip Ochieng had listed every employee current and
those
those who
fired.
had left or had been fired,
Yes.
and if they had been fired, the reasons why.
Yes.
And mine was chronic absenteeism. so that's how my Nino went. So, but you see, they had tried to help, and every employer, and you see, I've said now, even employer is family.
Yes.
Even the headmaster or teacher or lecturer, you see, everybody is trying to see. Somebody will come and tell you, Fred, this friend of yours, David, he has a problem. Why do I know? Because I have a sister who is the same. This guy is alcoholic, you need to get him help.
Yes.
So they want to help, but they don't know what the problem is. And they're buying into the flavor of the week.
Yes.
You know, it's your spouse, it's your what, it's your what. And these flavors keep changing.
Yes.
Okay? So at one point now they are forced by circumstances, and remember we said it's a progressive disease.
Yes.
What do you mean progressive? You are getting worse. You're drinking more, it's having more of a bad effect. Your tolerance is going down. Remember we said in the beginning, tolerance is you're able to drink a lot of alcohol or use a lot of heroin or whatever drug of choice you're using without any apparent outward effects. Remember I talked about a guy comes from work after 5 with his wife.
Yes.
By 8 o'clock, the wife is saying, no, Dave, here are the car keys. You're the most sober guy here. You're going to drive us home.
Yes.
Then they came after 5. Me, I've been there 5 days.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking. I'm not furniture.
Yes.
But the tolerance, I'm able to tolerate a high amount of whatever drug, in my case, alcohol. But now in that progression, it starts going down. So you are, remember, I am drinking, I go home, even if it's at midnight, even at 2 a.m. But at some point, now 6, you are still in the bar. So now it is bar direct to work.
Office,
At some point now, even bar direct to work, you cannot manage. So doctor's letter, first you've called in sick, and then whatever.
Maybe if I can interject a little bit, do we have a policy
Yes.
that now looks at alcoholism within the workplace?
Yes.
And how it's supposed to be handled? Maybe we can ask a HR concerning the same.
Yes.
Because now classified as a disease, it would look funny when you're firing somebody because of a disease.
Yeah. Now, Office of the President, as it was known at that time,
Yes.
I am the lead consultant, and my organization, GoingHome.com Trust, was the lead organization doing the policy. And I remember, just like the other institutions we've done this for, first, you need to have a document saying you create this, what is called an EAP, an Employee Assistance Program. Now, Employee Assistance Program can cover many things. People don't know how to balance their finances.
Yes.
By midweek, mid-month is broke, or etc. There are other issues which people have, genuinely with spouses, or you have a child who's an addict like me because he used stress, other things, domestic violence and so on and so forth. And then now drugs. So specifically for drugs, you have to then create a policy in the institution which will then say, set up an EAP, Employee Assistance Program, for alcoholism and other drug and use, abuse, and addiction. Because
So use, abuse, addiction.
yes, because they are the categories. Again, I will use alcohol. There are people who drink socially. In other words, they drink, they have no problem to themselves or others. Then you let us get to the category, not even a heavy drinker. The only damage he's doing to himself. I think I had said he'll drink a bottle of whiskey after work. Doesn't drink during office hours.
Yes.
Maybe doesn't even drink on weekends.
Yes.
So he just has high tolerance. Then you get my cousin, cousins, the drunkard.
Yes.
Now a drunkard and an alcoholic, the symptoms are literally almost identical.
Yes.
The only difference is the drunkard still has control.
Yeah. He can decide I'm not taking.
Something can happen and he modifies his use so that whatever happened, which he didn't like, does not happen again. And he can even modify to the extent of quitting. No counseling, no what, this happened, don't like it, this is not me. He still has control.
Yes.
And then the alcoholic. So even use. You are deciding staff parties, will you have alcohol? Do you have smoking on the premises? Or you are putting a smoking room, or you just put these big signs, smoking, no smoking, whatever, and so on and so forth. Do you have alcohol at your staff parties or not? You see how people are gifted alcohol, Christmas and so on, whatever. All these are included in the policy. So even the youth, then there are guys who are abusing, but they are not addicted. A drunkard would fall in that category. So this policy is to cover all those. But when it now comes to the alcoholic, so to get back to when we were doing for OP, so the councillor and one of the people from DPM, Director of Personnel Management, comes and is saying, no, you cannot set up like this. We've now done a policy. Now we are working, the policy says set up a EAP. So now we are working on the EAP. So it is talking about patient autonomy. The patient's right
he
to
has
make
a
the
right
final
decision.
decision. For example, okay, you have explained to me, blah, blah, blah. You think I have a problem with alcohol. You think I need to go to rehab. But I don't agree with you. So patient autonomy says, you cannot force me. So they're looking at the points I've come up with, and they're saying, no. There's no patient autonomy here. And I'm saying, explain to me. I know what it is, but I want them to explain. And they explain. The patient at the end of the day,
is
at that time he's not even called a patient. He's called a client or the staff member. So I'm saying patient, they're saying, no. I'm saying, but if it's a disease, which is my point of where I'm coming from, then a disease, a sick person is a patient. You are treating a patient. So they said no. So I asked them, if it is patient autonomy you're insisting, which alcoholic is going to wake up and tell you, Fred, today's a bright sunny day, I think I'm an alcoholic, take me to a program?
I've never heard of, I even know of some family friend who deceived their brother. They told him they were taking him to visit a place, and he was taken to a rehab. And he was closed in. And he's been without a drink for a very long time now. And he's doing very well.
Now, forced admissions, I do not support them unless the person is a danger to himself. Okay, all addicts are a danger to themselves and others. But there's now where there's violence. Remember we talked about one of our awareness months, alcoholics don't have relationships, we take hostages. And there are some who tell the spouse or the parents or whoever, if you don't give me money, I'll kill you. I'll clobber you. And you are constantly being beaten even when you've given the money and have come back. So in this kind of situation, and this is a fellow who's in withdrawal, he needs that drink. And you're refusing whatever flavor of the week he has given you, this and this happened, ending with, and that's why I need 1,000 shillings. You know he's going to or she's going to drink. Though, again, here's the other thing. I always come with a story. It is always a well thought out, plausible story, ending with, and that's why I need 1,000 bob or whatever. And you keep falling for these stories week after week. And I am going to drink. Because you give me the money, a few days later you are being called, I'm in a police station or I'm in a bar, drunk, I don't have money that day, come and sort it out. And yet I left that I'm going to look for a business permit to do X, Y, Z. I'm going to buy stock to do X, Y, Z, but you keep falling for these stories. So now here there's that violence where you are actually containing the person.
That's when you should force.
So when in a situation like that, I have contained people in police cells, in chief's cells, chief's camps, and such places where he cannot harm himself or herself. There's a lady who's very sober now, I still think working in a rehab. I was called by the parents. This lady was found on Wayaki Way. By some guys, walking in the middle of the road with like a 3-4 month old baby. So a car full of men who are drinking stopped, did not harm her, managed to talk to her, find out where she stays in Valley Arcade, took her there, dropped her, did not harm her. She wants to feed the child. The mother is refusing, you know, the condition she's in, you can drop the baby and so on and so forth. And she's insisting and making noise. It's a gated community. People are complaining. In the end, they called the cops and she was taken to, what is this police station? On James Gishuru. I'll remember the name. She was taken there. Then I'm called. So I'm told, I said I will go. And then they called me in the evening. You didn't go. I said I was busy. I'll go tomorrow. And again tomorrow they call in the evening. Hey, what's happening, boss? And they're literally shouting, why haven't you gone? That's why you're shouting at me. Am I the one who took? I've told you. So you've handed me the story, the case. I will go when I have time, most probably tomorrow. So I go on the third day at around 5. So I have a relation with the OCS. So she's called out. I'm given a room there. And she sees me. She starts shouting.
Shouting?
Where have you been? I was told you were supposed to be here. What? What kind of... So I tell her, please, am I the one who brought you here? If you want to shout, I say, I'm going, you'll be taken back to the cell. The time now you'll be ready to talk, I'll be called. So she says, okay, no, it's okay. So I said, do you want to go home? She said, yes. So I call her people, the mom, because you know, after 6, you can't be released. So the mom comes, we've done all the paperwork, and I say, I'm following you. I'm going with her in my car. So we get there, and I was wearing a suit. Again, I said, the way you've been in a cell, you don't know you have bed bugs, whatever. Let's just sit outside here on the pavement and whatever. So at that point, I found out she's an administrator, office administrator. You see. So we talk, and I say, okay, come to my office, Hurlingham, in the morning. So I tell the mom, give her a bus fare. And the mom said, no, I'll bring her. No, just give her a bus fare. Valley Arcade to Hurlingham, direct, 46. You get? And what if she doesn't come? What if she, then if she goes drink. We'll take it from there. But no. So you see, you're trying to control a situation where you have no control. Remember we had said earlier, the addict can't control it, they're drinking, and you cannot control the addiction. So I used to get there very early because of jam. 6:15, I'm there. I get there, she's already there. We walk around the office. I'm not talking about her addiction. I'm showing her the office. She has a notebook. She's taking notes. Remember this, the lady I've removed from cell yesterday? And why she was taken to the cell? She's making notes. She's saying this one should be done like this, what. And this lady put in things we use in our offices to date. And within 2 hours, you know, as she's talking, she's asking me, you know, so your story, I had you. So I'm telling her slowly until I reach rehab. So she's asking, so you think I need to go to rehab? And I'm asking her, what do you think? And I'm saying, no, based on what you know, your story, and I'm seeing it superimposing on mine. I'm willing to go. So I asked her, when do you want to go? She said, now. I said, but you have no clothes or anything to see, and I have to call and see if there's a bed and so on. She said, no, call and take me, my people can bring. And I said, no, just let's finish work today at 5 o'clock, take a matatu, go home, park, and then we meet tomorrow, and we whatever. And that's exactly what we did. Having the patient in the driver's seat, because when she gets to rehab, there are people who have been forced, or there are others who have come in, let's say, through a program like mine, so say, okay, things are thick here, let me go and look for plan B in the rehab. So they are not attending sessions, they are not doing what, they are trying to pull as many people, they are marking time, as I call it, for the 3 months or 1 month or whatever it is.
Just disrupting operations within the
not really disrupting, but they don't attend sessions. Okay? And then I'm asking these rehab guys, don't attend sessions, patient autonomy, we are back. Me, remember I said last week, if the plan was, you have no problem, go have your no problem somewhere else. Leave. And I tell them, I tell the family members, whether it's a spouse or whatever, if they have no suitcase or bag,
Yes.
which is highly likely all these have been sold,
Yes.
give them this big rubbish bag, the big black ones,
Yes.
for taka-taka.
Yes.
When they are leaving, check that your mobile phones or electronics or whatever have not been picked to go and sell while they're looking for plan B. And then you'll find parents saying, but what will they do? What will they eat? Eh?
Yeah.
What if they're arrested? What if they are sick? Surely, where will they sleep? Because I said, don't even, so how much money do we give them? No, nothing.
As pocket money.
Yeah, you know, at least while they try to find, oh, okay, why don't we rent for them a place? Why don't we do? No, they won't. Then I ask them, this is a fellow who disappears. Again, I'll use my example. And I said, baseline, we're all the same.
Yes.
Okay? Maybe differences, somebody did their degree, me 4 years, no degree, but baseline, problem with self, problem with family, finances, health, the law, it is baseline. Is saying, whether you are using alcohol, heroin, whatever drug.
This is the common denominator.
So if I use my case, I left to buy milk. I took 4 packets, sold them at half price at the next kiosk, and here where I've taken on credit, I've said my wife will pay.
Yes.
I've sold them here to get fare to town. I've reached Caromaindo, I found quorum. People are drinking, they're very happy, I'm playing guitar, making them laugh, singing crazy songs. There two are going to Mombasa. I wish you were coming with us. Eh? So I say, you'll buy me booze. Yeah. You'll buy the ticket. Yeah. Boom. I've now ended up in Mombasa. They have bought the few drinks up to 6 a.m. They've gone to do their things. I'm now in Mombasa with my guitar with no money.
Yes.
And I'll give an example again of Kenya Times. So I went to pick my salary. So I said, can my wife pick my salary?
Yes.
So my wife picked my salary, brought it to Mombasa. When she comes to Mombasa, I told her, sweetheart, when was the last time we were in Mombasa? She have money. Let's chill. So now, there were 2 people stranded. So how she's calling her office with the excuses that she's sick and whatever. Me, I'm standing. Now I have to call my mom because the hotel we've been staying, which is a very expensive hotel, we were not paying, yet I had my full salary. We've blown it on alcohol and whatever, party after party. Okay? Now my mom, now we have been held hostage at the hotel. Now I'm calling my mom. And my mom now has to whatever. All this time I've been away. Who was protecting me? See, ni Mungu. So I tell them the same God who has protected your person up to now is there. Again, I asked when I was in India and I tried to commit suicide.
Yes.
Am I alive because of something my mom did or did? See, my mom came and found me in a coma. Yes. So who was protecting me? I told you sometimes I would have died 3 times in a day. And we used to say we have ujuzi.
Yes.
We go to the album, you know, the obituaries page in the newspaper. And we say, hey, look at so and so. He died. See, I was telling the other day, don't ride motorcycle like this. Hana ujuzi. Wait, I bring around. We pour for him and the ancestors and we continue. We continue drinking.
Yes.
And it's only in rehab where I learned it's not ujuzi. It was Mungu. So I tell them, the only thing you can pray is that this person gets help, starts his recovery journey, etc. But this thing of getting him a house and what? How many businesses have you started?
Mess it
No. That house, Kwanzaa, is going to be rented. You have just given income. The guy will be staying in people's houses, sleeping in the bars, staying in the slum. I used to work in places like Kibra at 2 a.m., very comfortable. Today, even with an escort, I would not walk in Kibra. Those alleys at 2 a.m., Kangware, Madari, all these places. You are very comfortable. Okay? And of course, we are also, if we find you staggering, we see your luggage, your phone, all these things are too heavy for you. We reduce the load. So we say let them go, if that was the plan. So coming back to the rehab. So the fellow says, okay, plan B in the rehab. So it's now come to the rehab, now trying to find a way out, or seeing if there's no way out. Okay, 3 months will pass. There are other people here, there's TV, there's what. 3 months will pass and then I can go back to. So if you are not attending, I discharge you outside the gate.
So
yes, here patient autonomy,
yes,
he's not attending session. Outside here, your people are paying,
yes,
and they're very happy
yes,
that you're in rehab,
yes,
but you're not attending session. And at the end of the month, you are told you need to pay the next installment. You have not attended a single session,
yes,
but they will still ask for the money. At the end of 3 months, they tell you, no, I think David needs 1 month
extra
more
to do
panel
this.
beating. No,
Yes.
he's almost there. You've not attended a single session. And this, because you are eating, and when they visit you, you look very healthy, so they continue. And then the day you come out, you drink in a way you've never drunk, they've never seen. What they don't understand, one, you are catching up.
Yes.
Those 3 months, you are going to drink them today. So that from tomorrow, now you continue normally.
Yes.
So same thing with the employer. Patient autonomy is because you are not understanding, you do not have the correct definition of what you are dealing with.
And you cannot control this person.
The addict cannot control the addiction. The family, employer, whoever, the people around the addict, remember I said, the addict cannot control and you cannot carry. Remember we talked about the 1-ton sack of...
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. David.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we got to bring this down. So, in a nutshell, in less than a minute, what would you tell employers to do?
Again, employers, find definition. What are you dealing with? Okay?
It's a disease.
Same. Disease. How do you handle? And all of this, remember I said you can't chase the addict.
Yes.
How do you get the addict to chase us? Okay? So you remove all the false entries, we said the other time. So that this fellow, literally homeless, for example, if that was the plan, homeless, no man, etc., sits with himself and decides. So still going back, even that program, where you will have to have a group of people who document certain things.
Yes.
Mondays always late, smelling of alcohol, blah, blah, do not finishing assignment, and so on and so forth, where you then approach them with this evidence.
Tell them this is what you've been doing.
This is what you are, whatever. This points to the fact that you might be having a problem with alcohol, and we do not fire, we treat. And for employers, by the way, even if you have, OP has thousands of employees all over Kenya,
Yes.
Office of the President. Whatever amount of staff you have, you put in a program, including if you are paying for those who have to go to rehab.
Yes.
That money is recovered in less than a year. And yes.
Because once they are better, the
Yes.
output becomes...
You see, even staff morale. People cover. This is my colleague. I will come in early to do their work because I know now they're going to get a letter or they're on their third warning. But at the end of, so I'm doing 2 people's work, but at the end of the month, I'm getting 1 person's work. I'm trying to talk to this guy. This guy is not listening. So now they borrow money, they don't pay. They steal from colleagues. And all. So all this creates a very, why am I getting a warning letter? And Ogot, you are saying, when he gets the salary, let him drink until he finishes, is when he'll come back. Me, I missed because I had a sick person, you are giving me so it creates a very tough, but conversely, when you put in a program for your employees, the work atmosphere becomes very nice. Of course, the employees see how much you care, and of course, at the end of the day, because it's a business,
Yes.
you are making profit. All whatever you have spent, you will recover in less than a year, and then it is profit all the way. Because when you sack this guy, you now spend money advertising.
Yes.
You pick a person, 10 or 15% of these people will end up alcoholic, and the fellow you have hired, you fired, has gone with the experience. Experience is not got in college, and so on. So once again, have a program. And at the end of the day, even this employee is, remember I said, in the wider definition of family. So again, we are going back. what are you, definition, what are you dealing with? And then in the family setup, in the work setup, because these are your family people, they are working, everybody's supposed to get something from that business, okay? So it's a family, but at the end of the day, if this fellow is not doing their bit, the whole thing
will be affected.
Is affected.
Thank you very much, David.
Yeah.
We look forward to doing this again next week on Wednesday. By the grace of God, we'll come up with a different plan and see whether David can come with some of the people who have been able to, recover and overcome this. And they will give you their stories and how they are doing this one day at a time. Remember that. It's one day at a time. How they are doing it. And probably form a movement where people can be able to be, they can get help out of this. We're not just doing this to entertain. We want to see how we can be able to impact the society and help every family that is going through this, okay? All right. Do have yourself a lovely morning.